On the afternoon of August 5th, 1988, residents of a large apartment complex in Elizabeth, New Jersey were going about their daily routines, unaware of any dangers that might be inside their building. At 3:16 p.m., a call came in to the Elizabeth Dispatch Center reporting an apartment fire.
Get somebody right there.
A minute later, a call came in to fire dispatcher Ed Doran, 25 minutes away in Harrison.
Operator 26.
Fire department.
Yeah.
I'm out in apartment E11, 14th Avenue. The building's on fire.
14 where?
14th Avenue. Floor.
Excuse me, what avenue, what town?
Elizabeth, New Jersey. The room's filling with smoke. I don't know what to do.
He was calling me from another town, so I knew it was a misdirected call, and then I had to contact Elizabeth and let them know that they had someone trapped in the building.
Get down low to the floor.
Please help me. The apartment's filling with smoke.
Okay, I'm going to call Elizabeth for you. All right? Somebody's going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
Okay.
Captain John Cosdrum got on the other phone.
Okay, just try to keep calm. Please get to me here.
Within 3 minutes, the first units arrived on the scene.
Hey, Ribs, get that 4-inch off there for the truck.
They began working to put out the fire, burning on the 3rd floor of the 72-unit apartment building.
Get some pipes up to the 4th and the action.
Deputy Chief John Sayers was in charge.
The smoke condition and heat condition throughout this building was so bad that I doubted someone without the protection that a firefighter normally wears could exit the building safely. And it would require a heavy commitment to a search and rescue operation.
Responding units, engines 3, 5, and 1, trucks 2 and 3, rescue 1, deputy of battalion. Time alarm 1516, dispatcher 22.
Additional units were launched to help fight the blaze and begin a room-to-room search for victims.
The companies that were already there were taking a line into the building to begin to extinguish the fire. Their first objective was to confine that fire to the apartment where it originated.
I hear them out there, but nobody knows I'm up here. I can't breathe.
Can you throw anything out the window?
No, I can't.
A chair, nothing.
Nothing. I wish I could. Oh, God.
I contacted Elizabeth Fire. They're on the way. I gave them the apartment number.
Just stay there. You'll be all right. It'll get to you.
My lungs are killing me.
Get down low to the floor.
Yes. I'm on the ground.
Do you have a blanket or anything nearby you?
I have a blanket. I can barely see. The room's filled with smoke.
Okay, stay on the phone with me.
Please.
Can you put the blanket on the bottom of the door? Keep some of the smoke out.
I'll try. I can't see anything.
Okay, just stay on the phone then. Stay on the phone.
We didn't want him to panic and run away from the phone and get lost in the building. We let him know that we were both firemen, and we have been in smoke-filled rooms, and we knew what he was going through.
I can't even see.
The fire department is on the scene. They know where you are. I just told them where you are. They're coming to get you.
I can't breathe.
Okay, all right. Just keep hanging on. Keep hanging on.
It had been 8 minutes since the fire broke out, trapping 36-year-old Greg Jupa inside his smoke-filled apartment on the 5th floor. The rescue team brought in included Don Kozlowski.
Dispatchers have informed us that there was, in fact, someone trapped, and our job is to try to locate them.
Come on, guys. We got someone on the 5th floor. Let's check it out. Let's hustle it. Let's move it.
Don was assigned to search the 5th floor with fireman Mark Chide.
We don't find anybody within the first 2-3 minutes at the 5th floor. They probably already burned to death.
And Gary, you guys work left. Mark and I will go to the right.
And if we don't find anybody 10-15 minutes near the burning rooms, a person usually overcome by smoke.
Almost all people who die in fires are killed by the products of combustion. Most people that are burned in fires are burned after they are overcome and killed by the smoke and carbon monoxide.
All the other residents were being safely evacuated, while rescuers began their search for Greg Jupa.
Let me know when you're ready.
Your air supply is somewhat limited. Under a heavy workload and a stressful condition, the tank usually lasts about 15 minutes.
All right, the door's not hot. Let's go, guys.
Where is How far is the window from you?
Right in front. I can't reach it.
You can't reach it.
Please. Room full of smoke.
But you
can't. Help me.
You can't throw anything at it.
Nothing.
I was almost as scared as he was, because I thought I was going to listen to a man die.
Hello?
Greg, are you there?
Greg? Greg?
It's kind of a painful feeling to know you worked hard and you got so close to finding someone, didn't quite get there. And it's heart-wrenching because you feel that you're at fault because, gee, if I just would have went a little bit further.
Deputy to the dispatch. Due to the very heavy smoke condition in the hallways, we couldn't see the apartment numbers. Primary search is in effect on the number 3, number 4, and number 5 floors. Negative at this time.
Gregory, just stay on this line. The fire department is there. They're coming up. You must have heard the fire engines coming, right? Did you hear the engines?
Greg?
I just broke the window.
You broke
the window?
Okay, that'll get rid of some of that smoke for you.
That'll help you a little. Now stay back down by the floor.
Oh, God help me. I am dying.
Okay, you'll be all right. Don't talk unless you really have to right now. I know it's very hard, but you're going to wind up using a lot more oxygen than you need to. Stay close to the floor.
I called Elizabeth back once, because it seems like it takes forever.
Keep the phone right next to your mouth. Okay?
I can't breathe.
Elizabeth Fire, dispatch. Okay, we still got that guy on the phone. You guys going up after him? This is Harrison Fire.
He's still on the phone?
He's still on the phone with me.
Okay, we'll get to him.
He's on the north side of the building, 5th floor.
Okay, 11E, right?
Right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Is the air clearing out a little bit, Greg?
We want him to keep fighting to stay alive. Because if you give up, you're going to die.
Try to breathe slowly.
Hey, Mark, why don't we go over here to the right? Why don't you head back to the left? Okay.
Do you hear anybody outside, Greg? If you hear anybody, can you yell?
When we heard the firemen in the background, we knew they were getting close to him. And we told Greg to yell.
Greg, you there?
Greg? Okay, Greg, if you can hear anybody outside, yell if you can. Yell.
Help me, please! Help me, please!
Oh. Do you hear anybody yet? Okay, yell. Keep yelling.
Hearing Greg's cries for help, Mark Chai managed to locate him.
Line is still open. I can hear people.
They got him.
But by the time the fireman reached Greg, he was no longer conscious.
You got the door here.
He wasn't that far away from the stair. As soon as we came out of the landing, the air was pretty clear.
He was still unconscious, and we had to find out whether or not he was breathing and had a pulse.
Hey, Mark, I got a faint pulse here.
All right, I'm going to try to give him some air.
He was in grave danger at the time, and he was in need of further care.
Notify EMS, have them respond, okay?
To find one individual in this vast apartment complex was extremely difficult.
Reading a weak pulse.
Had it not been for the efforts of the dispatchers, Greg more than likely would have died at this fire.
Subsequent investigation revealed that the fire had broken out when a resident who had been cleaning paintbrushes left an open container of thinner too near a stove's pilot light. Greg was treated for smoke inhalation and released the next day. Since then, close friend Terry Higgins has been helping him get back on his feet.
If things had turned out differently and Greg wouldn't have made it out of that room, I would have missed my best friend. And I just, I can't imagine not knowing him.
Recently, Greg went to thank the two dispatchers.
The fact that they never let me go kept me alive. Just that connection through the line kept me going. And these men helped keep the panic in place, and they kept me, I think in many ways, many ways, they kept me fighting for myself.
Greg Jupa teaches art to high school students now. Since the fire, he has also written and illustrated a book.
I'm looking at Laura. The first thing I'm going to hit is I'm going to try to, I see her headband. And her headband gives me a clue. I like talking to the kids and watching them slowly progress through the projects and come out with something terrific. And I've felt a renewed sense of being in the classroom. It matters. It's fun. Come on up. Ooh, puppy. These aren't made for doggos. What I've learned from this is that living is what counts. Not letting the stresses and day-to-day things be so important that you forget that your life can be gone like that.